And what are we watching? Somewhere Quiet?
Somewhere Quiet. All right, we're already rolling. By the way, I'm Aubrey. This is Angela. We don't have a name for this yet, so we're just winging it. It's our first movie reaction. First time recording ourselves reacting to a movie, so.
Yeah, we've been reacting for life.
Yeah, for a long time. We've been reacting for a long time. And we're a little nervous because we're going to have to do some editing. We'll have to watch our mouths. We got to pay $6 for this. Better be good.
Like and subscribe so we can get our $6
Yeah,
back.
like and subscribe so we can get our $6 back.
Okay, I like the houses.
And excuse me, folks, but I'm going to get comfortable.
And I am wearing clothes.
Yeah, she's not naked over here.
It's a flesh-colored suit.
She's okay.
A goose.
He looked disgusted when he threw that in there. Like he's done this a lot.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm intrigued. Okay.
Good start.
Yeah.
I like the color of the movie.
Yeah.
The aesthetic.
I'm not hungry.
Too, but I gotta get gas.
Fine.
Watch her come out with a bunch of food. That's how I am.
Dude, just get her something to eat.
Get her.
Don't ask. Just get her something and put it in her lap. She'll eat all of it.
She's gonna come out with some pickles. What did I tell you?
Good detail.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
The department came under pressure this spring.
Excuse me?
After the shocking return of Megan Rhodes. The 32-year-old Beacon Hill resident had been assumed dead by the police after she disappeared from a nearby parking garage nearly 6 months earlier. That's not what-
No, I'm turning around right now. Well, why didn't she say something to him? I'd be like, babe, did you see that guy standing there on the side of the road?
Because she's a suffer in silence type.
Okay, the house is from the 20s, but it was definitely renovated in 1964. I don't like these new mustaches that look like they're porn stars.
Yeah.
I mean, because it makes you think, is the movie from the 70s? Is it current? I don't understand. Everything looks current except
Where were
his
your
mustache.
The adults all stayed at the big house mostly.
Is anyone else coming down?
Doubt it. Pretty empty in the winter.
I saw someone in the woods. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
He's going to drink it all.
If that's not the big house, the big house was really big. Because that's a big house.
No, it would have been me when I drank like half of an Alani. Because.
Did you see me? I went,
First thing she did is looked at me. Because I will be out like that. We'll be in the middle of a conversation, in the middle of a movie. No, I always go. I'm sorry. Made you joke.
what's that say?
Church of the Rhythm Soul or something. I don't know.
She just broke a family heirloom. He's sleepwalking.
Scott?
Something's in his mouth.
The freak was that?
He was just sleepwalking. That wallpaper is current. I recognize it. They did a bad job there.
His face looks scary when he turned around.
You're safe.
Maybe mention that you were just in the living room.
Maybe it was her.
And there's a guy
Maybe
outside.
she was sleepwalking.
You remember what Dr. Potter said? Sometimes nightmares can feel really real.
Oh, God.
Okay.
She gray.
She's like grounding herself by doing that tapping.
This is gonna have a lot of jump scares in it. You're gonna be really good at this.
I need to put some in those holes.
Yeah, you need some in there.
It's nothing. It's a power tool.
Oh, it sure is. That's what I call a power tool. Told you I heard that dog.
Hey, Minnow. Minnow.
Minna?
Down. Down, Minnow.
Minnow, off. Talkie.
Madeline, what are you doing here?
You know, I had a friend in college named Meg. It was short for Megumi. Oh. Is your name short for anything?
Megumi.
Megan.
So you need some cream and sugar?
What?
Incest. That was a weird cousin relationship. I've never seen you talk to Ed like that.
You.
Let me see how you're holding it. You gotta hold it. Okay. All right, right here. Ready?
She wasn't even on the court yet, dude.
I got it!
Damn it, Megumi.
I'll get it.
It helps if you square your hips. And start low. Keep your eye on the ball.
That's definitely like spoonflower wallpaper though. That's brand new.
Something's up with that mirror on that door. The camera work is really good in this movie.
It's a good movie.
Very good.
Unless we watch it and nothing happens, and then I'm gonna be pissed.
We'll see. It's like people don't know how to wrap up movies anymore.
It's just like a lot of little scenes of suspense and nothing happens. Visualize yourself.
Found her happy place.
I used to count the footsteps. I started counting how long it would take them to get to different places in the house. It helped a little.
He looks like Homer Simpson. He looks
Minnow,
like he
down.
would be like Bradley Cooper's younger brother. His eyes are the same.
Oh.
To the fall of our great house.
Go leave a girl hanging like that?
Let me just grab the wine and then we will be ready.
Looks delicious, Taki.
Yeah.
They're a little intimate.
Madeline actually taught in Korea after college.
나름 다운터시죠. 미국은 언제 오셨어요?
Sorry, I don't speak Korean.
Oh, don't worry about it. I just asked when you left.
I was adopted when I was 3.
He doesn't eat table food.
Stop it. You teach a dog to beg, it'll never stop.
I'm assuming she was talking to the dog.
The cousins are. She's a real bitch.
Mm-hmm.
What a nice way to put it. The actress plays a very good.
How are you guys did again?
Our cousins. Our dads are brothers.
But I also have family in Sweden.
Well,
I
I mean,
bet she wouldn't have tried to speak in Swedish to me.
she might have.
Well, I don't think she speaks Swedish, but okay.
That was like the least bitchy thing she did.
I know.
The swans are foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about what happened to you.
Thank you. Why have we never come out here?
There's just so much baggage, so much family stuff out here. And I guess I'm realizing that it's been so long since I've been out here.
So he just told her a bold-faced lie. He's just shacking up with his cousin. She's gonna find out. Red was there too. Oh, she is an engineer. But she should have known that wasn't gonna crank. I bet that was her in the closet.
From when she was missing?
She's having memory loss or something.
And that person is the one who found her or something.
Probably knows what happened.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, here we go again. Is that the mom? Is that the cousin's mom?
Oh, I don't know.
I can do it all. I can speak Korean, I can sing,
I'll be right there.
I can play tennis.
My mother became obsessed with oil painting when she got sick. Can't tell you how many hours we sat like that posing for her.
Oh god, she sucks.
You used to be blonde.
Briefly.
It doesn't look like you.
Because the mom couldn't paint.
She wasn't a great painter.
Who's the little boy?
My brother, he died when he was 5 and I was 8. I don't know what possessed my mother to paint him into that portrait. I'm not even sure it's a good likeness.
I doubt it. Bad.
I think I saw her earlier. Your mother.
My mother's bedroom.
My mother is bedridden.
It's just
She hasn't left that room in months.
You nailed that one.
Oh,
Was she making her take the trash out when you leave?
Uh-huh.
So the boat is totaled. Their dog is like splinters. She looks at me. You remember what you said?
Do you think Mother will notice the gin is gone?
Read the room, talkie.
She doesn't like to eat in front of people anymore.
That was mean.
They're all crazy. Yeah, but yeah, he shouldn't have called her out like that.
You mad? I have a prediction. Okay, I think that he kidnapped. Okay, she has money. We know that now.
Oh.
Alright, so he kidnapped her or something and they maybe drugged her or whatever. And then he was messing around with the cousin. They had a plan. And then she can't remember it because she
Kind of brainwashed her or something.
yeah, has amnesia or something like that. I think him and the cousin had a plan to get her money.
Yep, they're skeezing.
Okay, maybe I'll take back that she's a. She might have a reason.
Yeah, well, we're starting to figure that out. She might need that to escape.
So I'm trying to figure out at the beginning when she flagged down the car, was that her getting away or was that a flashback to what's fixing to happen?
I don't know.
Kettle ho!
That was a quick turnaround.
No, she remembered something.
Uh-huh.
The guy from the beach.
So how long you in town for?
Short from Megalina Pickle.
Too long.
Could
You don't
be.
like it here?
Rooting in a run.
That's
What is the story of her?
Only.
my husband Scott.
You know what?
You saw him around too? Last winter?
What, you want to pause it?
No.
A couple times.
That's not Meg, because Meg is blonde.
Were they here at the same time?
Remember in the painting, Meg was blonde. She said, I was blonde for a short
Can't
time.
you ask your husband that?
That's not Meg.
You mean Madeline?
Madeline.
Okay,
Yes.
you were confused. Yeah, okay.
You're married.
Seems like
Boy's gonna end up in a shallow grave.
I want to drive myself.
you can't drive. You're wasted.
I want to go.
I'm taking you home. Careful, careful.
Give me my keys.
No way.
Get off me!
What the?
She is crazy.
He works for him.
Yeah.
He could have something to do with it. Maybe he's the dead little brother. Where have you been?
So, where you been?
Where were you?
Kettle hoe.
Oh. Where were you? Where were you when I was gone?
Are you drunk?
No, don't change the subject.
Answer the question.
There you go. Keep him on point.
Here's Johnny.
I was up here at the house putting modern wallpaper in that bedroom. That's where I was. I think it's time to go back to the city.
I want to go home.
So they can send someone tomorrow.
What, did he just run into the tree?
Why are we here?
Just one drink. I promise. We have to say goodbye.
Why here, though?
We used to throw parties here when we were teenagers.
Yeah, I think they're a thing.
We threw this big
Yeah,
party
they're
here
not
at the end of
cousins
the
because the
summer.
cousin's blonde.
You remember the punch?
Yeah, we mixed it in a
And
garbage
then
can.
that guy's gonna see, the brunette guy's gonna see
sure.
her and be like, that's not her.
Do you like it? It's an heirloom from our great grandfather.
Oh, come on.
John Jacob Whitman,
He's
The
John
banker?
Jacob Schingelheimer
his
Schmidt.
great grandfather.
No, I'm good.
Got a helmet on. You might be scuffed up. You can get going. What, you sleep in the woods? I don't know who's the craziest. They're all crazy. Something wrong with everybody in here. Get on your motorcycle and go.
You need help. You're barely eating, you're barely sleeping now.
Wait, what?
It's like living with a ghost. What's happening?
And so he asked her to go get the car, to
Okay.
go get the phone out of the car, and she was like, why weren't you in the driveway? He's gonna be out there talking to his cousin. He's right behind her. Oh, never mind, that was the coat.
Keep going. It was an accident.
I mean, it was a motorcycle. Did the dog spontaneously combust when she hit it? He would have still been in one piece. Okay, if this turns out that they're not up to anything and she really is crazy, that's going to be the twist.
Yeah,
But they're up to something.
I'm pretty sure they are.
You'll just be a burden.
Shut up.
But you can make it all go away. It will be a mercy.
Shut up.
You're broken.
Shut up.
You can't tell what's real
Shut up.
and what's just a
Shut up.
symptom.
I don't know who took you. I had already lost you, Meg.
The fact that he's not worried about Madeline now, I think he's full of shit.
I'm such a asshole.
That's his whole spiel.
Yeah. I'm a jerk. I didn't
Meg.
mean to put a gun in your face.
Let me go.
Put the gun down.
I knew it was going to end like that. So now we got to decipher this. He definitely, like, but I don't know if he tried to choke her or was she just thinking that. Like, you know, we don't know. She's either just out of her mind.
Somebody kidnapped her. We know that
Yeah.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he went out there to grieve or whatever, and I think he did miss it, but he was having an affair with that. I don't know.
He's probably just always had an affair with his cousin. It
Yeah.
seemed like that thing was always going on. When he went out there, he just shacked up with her for a month or so.
Yeah, and then he was like, how am I going to explain this to the police?
Why didn't they give some kind of closure with the woman that she kept seeing? That's just stupid. I'm sorry. To do that much and to leave it open. Like, the woman represented her mom, right? She just happened to run over the girl's dog at the end of the night and then tied her up, or was that just in her head? Like, I felt like they had a good movie, a good idea, but didn't know how to end it. Like, just like so many movies nowadays, they don't know how to end it.
No, because they want you to interpret it, but nobody wants to do that.
No, it's just
your
like-
job to write the ending.
You know, it's kind of a, like,
It's a new thing, just letting movies just hang.
yeah. Well, I'm not into that. I think I'm sorry, that went from a well-directed,
It was a good story. I mean,
very
that's
good
a good
movie,
story if
and
they
the
were,
end was. So I'd probably
Yeah.
give that like 3 stars.
Well,
out of-
it's
out of
kind of, I
5,
don't
I
know.
would
It's kind of
give it
like
3.
though. It does make you think like. I mean, you don't know who was crazy.
No, but
so there's that.
No, but the thing is, it's so obvious that they intentionally left it confusing, so you'd never know. You know, if they'd given more than one hint, like, or even found out who the woman was she kept seeing, she was sitting in the room with her at that time. I mean,
I would give it more than 3
unless she was
stars.
flat out schizo.
I thought it was good, but
And the thing is, like, if he really found Madeline tied up like that, like, he was like, we need to get her to the hospital, this and that, and then all of a sudden he was like, I'm just going to let her lay there and die while we're discussing this. That didn't make any sense.
well, I mean,
But
and then the brown-haired guy just never came back.
if they'd answered one of those unanswered riddles,
Well, that's just the genre now.
I know, but I think it's stupid. It's a stupid
let's give
genre.
you a story and then you decide how it ends. Because I think it's going to bother us for the rest of our lives that we're going to be like
No.
20 years. But I mean, if that was the only one they write like that, that's fine or whatever. But they probably write everything like that because nobody knows how to wrap up anything anymore.
Yeah, I just think
That's
it was
scary.
I think it was a good director.
It entertained me the whole time.
Well, that's because the visuals were good, the music was good, it was well produced. But a well produced turd is still a turd. So far, I just think that was a turd. It took an hour and 42 minutes to figure out that it was a turd, but it was a turd. Simple as that.
It was a
if you don't
constipated turd.
if you don't give a conclusion to it, it's not a movie. What that was a bunch of scary shit, a bunch of confusing shit, good scenes, but it was like it may as well be like a Faces of Death type thing where you're just watching people get killed. Like, there's no point to it. It's just a bunch of scary shit. Intentionally misleads you, and you don't know what you're looking at. You're like, what is this? And they're just trying to get hits.
So you,
Because I even thought at one point,
you
like,
give this movie one turd. It's like they had a movie and then they went to have it edited and they were like, oh, it needs to be an hour and 45 minutes. Okay, let's cut the ending out.
yeah.
Well, I enjoyed movie night.
The Passenger. Yeah, I did too. I enjoyed the movie. You know, it was fun watching. Like, it was entertaining, but now at the end, it's like that erased every bit of good. That erased all the good music. That erased all the good cinematography. Like, they might have run out of money.
This movie was so effing boring. Don't waste money on it.
Yeah, I got kind of bored during the middle of it too. Remember I said they got to start.
Dumbest movie ever. Waste of money. Movie sucked. Waste of time and money. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever watched.
No, I mean, it had a very good music. It was very creepy. It was scary. It was suspenseful. It just flopped at the end. That's all. They just, you know.
Yeah, like the old lady, just take that part out completely.
Yeah. Take the drowning part out.
But
that was just some scary visuals that they threw in there.
Can you go back? Okay.
Yeah, you want to go back and kind of...
No. Can you go back to where they're sitting there and she was reading those papers in that room? I need to see what that says. Because that might explain the old lady part. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Power of attorney. Megan...
Yeah, that's her.
Rose. I want to read the fine print. Power of attorney.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's what I thought. Yeah.
But who knows? She might have been dreaming that up.
Well, not only that, there's two reasons you get power of attorney over somebody. One of them is
because they can't make it because
they're incompetent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she could be incompetent.
But it was given to the girl.
Well, aren't they the lawyer? I mean,
see, it was given to
Scott.
She probably witnessed it. Yeah.
Alternate successor to both of them.
Did you hear my stomach?
That was mine. I felt it.
I felt it.
I might have felt your stomach. I don't know. You hungry? We kind of skipped dinner for this freaking movie. I'm sorry. Now, were there any other scenes we could go back to? I can tell you, there's no figuring it out.
So he was for real. Like they were coming to fix the car.
Well,
and then they found the body, and that's right.
No, he was telling the truth about all that, about the videos and everything. He didn't see it, and he thought she was dead, so he went out there and he was crying for a month, but he started his cousin again. And they just, kind of got over her, and then she showed back up because, I think
she did imagine a lot of stuff.
Like when she saw the lady sitting in there, I think that was just her imagination the whole time. But and I mean, to me, if anything, it might have been an interesting glimpse in the mind of somebody who's really crazy, like just how you don't know what's real or what's not. She broke the plate. And then she found the shard there. Well, evidently, the cousin cleaned it up, or he cleaned it up. But do you remember he was talking about her sleepwalking?
Yeah.
And she thought he was sleepwalking. He was like, no, you're sleepwalking.
I think she really got kidnapped. Then it did something with her mind. I think she was normal. She got kidnapped. It did something with her mind. He's had her back for a little while. Not too long, because they were still talking about it on the news. But he had her back. And they had been that because he kept saying, do you really want to talk about this tonight? So I think she had been just kind of tell me why you're, and he was like, I'm telling you the truth and you just don't believe me. Why are we talking about it over and over?
Mm-hmm.
I can only tell you the truth one way. And so I really think that she just didn't trust him. He couldn't live that way. And
he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was. He said it.
He said it.
He felt bad. He didn't want to leave her, but then he was just like, I can't deal with this. But why was it called Somewhere Quiet? That's not even a good name for it.
Well, because that's why they went out there. It was to get away from... Because I don't think it happened there. It happened in the city where they're, Let's do a quick review, because I'm not going to write anything like this. So, all right, he scoops it.
That's the truck she stole.
Yeah, that's how it started, you remember?
Oh, right.
Dead goose. She comes walking up.
Here's the answer right here that we should have gotten from the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
They're driving a Subaru.
That's it. Is that the woman? You know what it is?
This is fake because there are absolutely no bumper stickers on the back.
Yeah, I know.
There are no stickers on the back of that Subaru.
There's no vegan stickers. And
no dog stickers.
This is cognitive dissonance. It's like I'm trying so hard to find meaning in it that I'm like watching it again.
Yeah, let's do Big John.
Yeah. I mean, they gave us a puzzle with
that was missing the piece.
Half the puzzle was missing.
It was missing the very last piece.
No, it wasn't missing
that
the last
makes it
piece.
Complete.
It was missing probably a third of the puzzle.
And then it had some pieces.
And then they threw in some
pieces from another
from
puzzle.
Another puzzle. They were like, it needs to be 5,000 pieces. Well, throw these in there.
Some of those from the ocean. Put the kettle hoe in there.
Do that.
And that doesn't even look like the ocean. That looks like the lake.
That's a wrap. Want to say anything else? Thanks for watching. Click and subscribe. Give that thumbs up a smash. Slap it. Poke it with a stick. I want you to poke that thumbs up with a stick. I want you to reach out with your pinky toe and touch the subscribe button on there on your phone. Let's go get some butterscotch. Some butterscotch pudding. We actually have butterscotch pudding in the fridge. Alright, we're out. Thank y'all. Thanks for watching.
You don't know how to wrap it up just like the movie.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's just get
Let's
up
just
and
keep
go
on,
and make them wonder where we went.
Like, no, this is the most important thing, I think. Like, give me a second. Seriously. This is what I think the whole movie's about.